What's up, wild people? Thank you so much for tuning in to my channel again. I hope you guys had a lovely holiday season. I know that I did. I'm still sipping on eggnog. Got my hair did for the New Year's coming up. And I'm about to try out my Christmas present. If you tuned in a couple of videos ago, you know that I went to the Bass Pro Shop in Memphis, Black Friday, and ended up getting myself this because I've been wanting one for so long. And I'm so excited that I'm finally about to try a recipe that I've been wanting to try since I started hunting, and that is Venison Bacon Burgers. I already have my ingredients and everything set up here. This is 4 pounds of venison that I've pre-chopped and measured, as well as the bacon. So I got some ingredients over here. This is the bacon I got from Aldi. Pretty much the only one that I really just eat. Low sodium bacon. Very, very good. Applewood or Appleton. And as well as some cheese, just to add a little dynamic to flavor. This is a specialty item from Aldi. It's called the Fontina cheese. So I'll be tossing that in there as well, and some jalapeno peppers. So very excited. This will be my first time using this, very first time. So you guys get to share that moment with me. So let's get to it. All right. So I have the ingredients all set up, ready to go. I'm going to be doing the 80-20 version of this. I looked up a couple of things online. Some people say, try this, try that, this and that. And I came across the 80-20. And basically what that is, you're going to use 80% venison and 20% fat. How the 80-20 works is that for every 2 pounds of venison, you want a half a pound of fat. The bacon makes up for the fat that you don't have, like the regular raw pieces or whatnot. But in choosing your bacon, you want to make sure that you do get the fattiest cuts possible. So this has a good amount of fat on it here, as well as this one that I already pre-cut. So that's just something you want to keep in mind. You don't want really lean cuts of bacon because you already have lean cuts of meat. So this is 2 pounds. This is 2 pounds. I'm just going to dump this over in here, and we'll get to the grinding process. Now, for my grinder, I went ahead and I put on the large plates here. I don't know if you can see it, but this is the large plate. In the package, you have 2 plates. You have the small and the large. You want to start off with the large because you're grinding big pieces of meat right now, and you don't want that to get so much stuck. So it's best to start off with the large plate before moving on to the smaller plate for, you know, that very fine grind. So I'm just going to put my 2 pounds of venison with the other 2 pounds that I previously mixed up. So it's a lot of venison right here. I might be adding, of course, some more fat or some more bacon to this, of course, because it's bacon burger. You want a lot of bacon, you know? Now, as you can hear with this grinder right here, it has an off, it has a reverse, it has a stuffing mode, and at the very bottom here, it has a grind mode. It's going to get pretty loud, so I won't do a whole lot of talking, but here, you hear how loud that gets. Ah! It's like a car in my kitchen. So excited. Alright, so giving you guys a quick review. This here, don't worry if you do have the heavy duty grinder. Don't worry if this doesn't go down all the way. This lever here, it's perfectly okay. It's not supposed to. Just as long as you got it good and tight in there, which I'm going to reset again. That's perfectly fine. So here are the large plates I was telling you about, and the smaller plate I'll show you in just a moment. But I'm going to go ahead and turn this on. I have my bowl here in the sink to catch all the grind. Let's see. I'm going to have to kind of guide this as I do it. awesome. Here is what came out. All that nice fine grind. Now I'm going to do this for the whole bowl over here that I'm grinding, and then I'll grind the fat. I'll mix it up later, and then I'll run it all through the grinder a second time with the other ingredients in it. I'm really not doing too much, no more than just feeding the meat through the hole here, and it's just coming out the other end as this nice fine grind. Look at that. And that's really all there is to it. So, I got 4 pounds of venison grounded up in this bowl. Now, I'll move on to the bacon. Da 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 da! And you have 4 pounds of venison, 1 pound of bacon. Mix it all together, and what do you get? Bacon burgers! Yeah, so I'm going to end up grating that cheese and putting the jalapenos in there, mixing it up and running it through the grinder again, as well as adding more bacon! Because it wouldn't be bacon burgers without it. Okay, so I got the cheese grater and everything ready, and I sampled it. It's okay. I've never tried this cheese before, but just to be fair, I'm going to just put half and half. So I'll do half without cheese and half with. So I already added the extra bacon. I don't think I'm going to do any more, or else it's going to be too greasy. And so I guess I actually just kind of got away from the 80-20 when I did that. But YOLO! Now this is kind of just a specialty item for me. We have a lot of farms around in Georgia, so I actually prefer to go and find some pasture-raised pork fat, which is what I'm on the search for. But because I had a craving for this will have to do for now. Okay, so now that I have that mixed in, I went ahead and weighed it out evenly at about 2.5 pounds. So I got some ground over here, nicely mixed in. I think I did a really good job mixing that. And I have 2 pounds of ground here that's going to go in this bowl along with the cheese and the jalapeno peppers. And here you go. I didn't really have to run it through the grinder anymore, but this was the plate that I was talking about. As you can see, it's smaller than the one that's already on the grinder there. The holes here to make it a lot more fine. But I really don't think that I needed it. I think that it mixed in pretty well, the bacon with the venison. And over here I actually have just the jalapenos and the cheese version, and then just the jalapeno bacon burgers here. So added a half a pound more bacon, and that's just, because it's bacon. And I think this is going to go well.
You're taking the high moral ground? Well, but no, I'm not taking the high moral ground. That's never my approach. approach. I'm merely encouraging people to think about their diet, and I think there are 3 good reasons for that. Firstly, their personal health. We know that eating too much meat is bad for us. Secondly, we've got the environmental impact. We know that ecologically speaking, meat eating is extraordinarily expensive, and given the burgeoning human population on the planet, there is no doubt that we can't continue to eat meat at the rate that we're doing so at the moment. So I'm encouraging people to think about where they get their meat from and what its environmental impact is. And then the third component, and it's one that does impact on many people's choices when they think about leading themselves towards a more vegetarian or even a vegan diet, are those animal welfare conditions. And whilst we are able to implement laws to a greater and higher standard in some cases in the UK, we're not overseas, and when we go shopping to our supermarkets, therefore we can't always be assured that the products that we get, the animals have been kept in humane conditions. And as a consequence of that, I think that if we displayed that, people would think twice about buying them.
And voila! So, out of the batch, I actually got 10 bacon cheese patties and 12 regular bacon patties. I'm going to go ahead and put these in the freezer just so they can take form, because when you want to put them in a vacuum sealer, they might end up getting smushed. So just let them take form a little bit, but I also separated each patty from with the freezer paper. That way they don't stick to each other. But this is also just to save on packaging. I could do it 2 to a pack, but don't have that much space in my fridge, so or my freezer, so I have to make do. Alright guys, now that I've gotten it out the freezer and they've taken a little bit of a shape, I went ahead and packaged them. Now I had to do my packaging a little different than I originally planned, because I was like, well, if it comes down to it, when I really want to eat a burger, do I want to take out 4 patties, or would I rather take out 2, and how often would I just be eating them? So I took the boards that it was originally on, just cut them in half, and I put 2 to a pack. So the freezer paper is still on the bottom side of this, so they don't stick together. So it's just 2 patties here. But this here is going to be the these are the bacon without cheese, and I've already done the cheese. So alright guys, thank you so much for tuning in for this video. I had a lot of fun trying the bacon burger for the first time, and I really love my grinder. Oh my god, like I've been wanting this since forever. I finally got it, finally got to use it. You guys get to witness it with me first time, so thank you guys for tuning in with that. I didn't use the second plate like I said I would. The second plate here is the one with the finer holes. It ended up using the first plate because I didn't have to. The meat wasn't frozen. I actually unthawed it a couple of days ago and just left it in my refrigerator. So I have plenty of meat left over. I still have this bag, the other bag, another bag. I think I'm gonna make some breakfast sausage out of the other one and some regular sausage. I don't know, but I'm eager to try some more ideas. So if you have any ideas that I should try, leave a like and leave a comment in the comment box below. But I really love this grinder. Like I had my eye on the first one, the big heavy duty one, but then I'm like, I'm not grinding meat like this all the time. But it's nice for the kitchen, compact if you just want to make some quick meals. So it's really nice, as well as my little food saver right here. It does a good job with vacuum sealing, as well as the game saver one, in case you guys want to know. But I'm in no way getting sponsored by any of these products, so hey, try what you want. I'm not trying to sell you anything. This is just my personal opinion, my personal view of it all. But yeah, the bacon burgers, they turned out really great. I'm eager to try some or eat some Of course, I'm not going to do it this video because I already have like food from days ago, you know, or not days ago, but from last night's Christmas dinner I got to finish up. So don't worry, I'll have all of next year to be munching on whatever I make. So definitely I will be putting a video out about that. My review of how well the bacon burgers turned out. But like I say, I'm eager to try more recipes. If you got any, send me a inbox, leave a comment, like, subscribe. Thank you guys for tuning in, and I hope you all have a wonderful new year. Bring it in strong, set some great goals. Let's go into the new year just feeling full, fabulous, and just everything else. So happy holidays, happy new year, and I'll see you guys next time.
Should old acquaintance be forgot and never brought to mind? Should old acquaintance be forgot and days of old lang syne? For old lang syne, me dear, for old lang syne, we'll take a cup o' kindness yet for days of old lang syne.